Imagine you reach out on Instagram to a band that you really, really like, asking them for an interview for a small YouTube channel that mostly nobody knows, and they actually replied to you and they are willing to spend time talking about music with you. Well, you don't have to imagine that anymore, because it happened to me. I reached out to the guys from Changing Tides, and honestly I thought that they were never going to see my message, or never even going to reply to it, but they actually did, and they agreed to do this interview where we talk about really, really cool stuff, but I don't want to spoil it to you, so I will let them introduce themselves.
Okay, I'm Bas. I'm the lead guitarist from Changing Tides. I'm the only original remaining member, and I do a lot of the songwriting.
All right, I am Kasper. I am the vocalist of Chasing Tides, and I joined the band in 2017.
How long is the band been around?
Oh, it's been a long time. I think we started. I wasn't there when the band was actually created. I joined as the lead guitarist afterwards, but the band was created in 2013.
Oh wow, a long
I
time.
joined in 2014. So I've been here for 12 years.
Gotcha. Yeah, because when I was researching a little bit online, I found your band a couple, probably 1 or 2 months ago when I did a reaction about the band. And some information says it started on 2018, then it says something else, so
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we dropped our first single, I think, in 2017, 2018 maybe. And before that, it was just, we were doing mostly covers, and we were doing like a few shows where we had like 4 original songs, and that was about it. So it really started to pick up after like some of the old members left, and we got some new members that were a bit more experienced in the music scene. So I think around 2017 we actually started thinking about maybe putting out music.
Mhm.
So I think the first thing you can find from us that we promoted is 2018. I think if you dig a little, you can find some baby pictures of me from when I just joined.
Yeah, I was looking for some pictures because I was trying to do something for Instagram, and there was like different people, and it was like, wait, which one is the lineup from now? I'm confused.
Yeah, our most recent member change was, I think, 2 years ago. We changed our rhythm guitarist. It was actually the last remaining member that got switched out. So it's kind of completely new right now, but it's been working out great. He's doing a lot for the band as well. It's really nice.
So technically, we could say that since you are the older in the band, you are the leader, ish.
No. So
You guys get to vote then. It's not what you say.
I think we don't really have a band leader. I think everybody has his own thing that he's doing.
That's pretty cool that you guys get to talk about what the decisions of the bands, because most people nowadays is like, no, it's my project, my band, I do whatever. And it doesn't work when it's like that. So how long have you been playing music?
Oh, I've been playing for. I'm 27 now. I think I started playing piano when I was like 2 years old.
Oh wow.
And maybe guitar when I was like 10 years old. So it's been over 15 years.
And you, Kasper, how long have you been singing?
I did play some guitar and some bass before when I was younger, but it wasn't anything serious. I think I started vocals at 26. 26 when I'm saying 16. Yeah. So I've been doing it now for like 14 years, I think.
So you're 30 right now?
Yeah, exactly. Great math.
A little bit. I try to do my best. I'm 33, by the way. What is the dream you guys have with the band right now? Like, what will be the biggest goal that you are aiming for?
For me, it would be a European tour together with a bigger band. That would be amazing. Like, I would love to travel countries and play shows in different places. That would be perfect.
Yeah, for me it's the same. I think we've done some shows outside of the Netherlands, but I would love to just go on a bigger tour, just going through all of Europe, and of course US, Australia, Asia would also be nice. But just I want to break out of the Netherlands. I think
I would love for you two guys to go to Argentina because the people in Argentina is fucking crazy. Like concerts are like a battle royale where people are trying to survive. You have mosh everywhere. It's insane. So if you guys ever, I mean, I know you guys are going to go eventually because your music is amazing. But when you go there, remind these words and let me know if I was right or not.
yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. I'd love to see it.
Did you ever, before going live, before playing for people, did you ever have fear of what are they going to tell me? Are they going to hate me?
I think I'm kind of lucky because I took piano lessons when I was really young. So I started playing piano in front of people when I was like, I think 8 years old. And then the first time I played guitar on stage, I was 15. So that was 7 years later. So I already had the experience of playing in front of people. So I wasn't really as nervous. But I could imagine maybe for Kasper the first time doing vocals on stage.
Yeah, that was scary as fuck. I remember we played together with some death metal bands as well. It was like not really the same genre, but yeah, a lot of people they came to support. And when we arrived, like also the other bands were very supportive. They knew it was our well, at least my first show with the band, and yeah, they were very supportive. And even when I came from the stage, they were all giving me compliments and stuff. And I was instantly like, I was just like scared for nothing. And of course, it was still a shitty show that I gave, but like, it's nice that people they support you and they see you're doing it for the first time. And yeah, I really love that.
Is this your first band that you're in?
That I do vocals, yes. Yeah.
This is my second, I think the second band I joined. But the first band I joined was only doing covers. First band that I wrote my own music in. Yeah.
I tried to make a couple bands, but people weren't really into making music or anything. So it's like one of my frustrated dreams that hopefully one day I will be able to do something, but I still need to learn a lot to be able to, because I'm the kind of person that likes to learn absolutely everything, but only a little bit, just enough so I can talk about it.
Yeah, I think I'm the opposite. I was just nerding on guitar, dude. I practiced for like 8 hours a day for a few years.
Wow. Those fingers must really hurt.
Yeah, but that's my weak point is I'm really good at just playing guitar, and then the other parts of being in a band, like booking or networking, that's something I really need to get better at.
You're the person who networks all the time, or you guys divided how the tasks?
Networking is mostly our bass player and our Kasper. I think they are, and also actually our new guitarist does a lot. So yeah, those three are mainly focused on talking to other bands and promoters to bookers. Yeah.
So Kasper is the one who replied to me?
Sorry?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
What was your first thought when you saw a tiny YouTuber asking you for an interview?
Well, we're always up for it. Like, it's always good to help each other, like the other way around. Of course, like people are gonna watch this, and yeah, we like to. It's good to talk about your music, of course.
Yeah, it's free advertisement, of course.
For
But
sure.
I don't know why nowadays I've been having a lot of my reaction videos blocked, because people is like, no, it's my content, my money, I want it all. And it's like, I know I'm not going to monetize because I'm not getting a single cent out of it. I'm trying to show people your music. Why blocking people for that? So it's weird lately with that. Copyright has been insane.
Kind of weird, I think, yeah.
Also difficult for small bands because I think we don't really have a lot of insight on which videos that use our music are being blocked. I've never seen, we don't receive an email if any video gets blocked with our content.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really difficult, especially for small bands, to see it. And I think usually it's the label that does that, but we don't have a label.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably labels are the more guilty of that, but there are actually a couple of bands that I reacted to that they are not behind any label, and for some reason they decided to block me. I'm not going to say name, of course, because it's not my idea, but it's weird for me. As I said before, trying to spread positivity and blocking people doesn't make sense, but...
Yeah, I don't understand it at all, because it's not like the band is going to make any less money because you're putting it in your video.
It's actually the opposite, because if your content is copyright protected, every money I make from my video is going to go to you.
Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. So it's really weird.
How long have you been in the band, Kasper? I forgot to ask.
Since 2017, so
2017.
almost 9 years.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second, let me read my notes, because I didn't study all the things.
That's fine.
So I've seen a lot of people talking about how the live performance of you guys are, and people are saying that there are a lot of wall of deaths, like it gets crazy really fast. So I was wondering, how does it feel, the transition between going to the stage, seeing everything chill, and suddenly everyone trying to kill themselves with each other, you know? How does that feel?
Well, for me, I love it. Like, for me, it is, if I see an audience from the stage and they are standing still, for me, the only goal is to make them move, like, before the end of the show. Then for me, everything is good. And if I see the people smile, then I'm also feeling good. And that's for me most important about the show. To make them feel good about going to a show. And moshing is part of it, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I remember when I first started playing with this band, it was like we were playing for like 5 people. And just seeing, I mean, if people are having a good time, then I'm fine. But just seeing mosh pits and all of that, it just gives me so much more energy on stage.
Mm-hmm.
It's much easier to play if you can like see the crowd going wild, because they're enjoying the show.
Now that you said it, I'm going to detour a little bit on what you said. Most people stop playing live just because of that, because there's only 5 people watching them. What will be an advice that you will give to those people that wants to quit because no one is seeing their show? Could be because of the city they live in or any other reason.
Well, for me, it's if you're gonna start a new band, that's gonna happen anyway. So I think it's more important to focus on if they're enjoying the show. If you play a show for 5 people, but they all come to you after the show and they tell you how great it was, then it's fine, in my opinion. So I think you should focus more on that than on looking at how many people are coming, especially in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make a nice evening with the people there. And if you don't, like, that's all on you. Then make it a bad night. Like, it doesn't have any use. And maybe one of these 5 people, they will talk to other people. You don't know if one of these 5 people is maybe important or... Yeah, just have fun, and then everything will come for itself, I think. Don't let it...
I've had it happen multiple times that we were at a show that was pretty... not very full, but then there was someone in the crowd that happened to be a booker for a big venue.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that also happens. So it's not about how many people show up. It's about who shows up and if they enjoy it.
That's a really good advice. Let me see. This is going to be probably different POVs for both of you. Maybe Bas has a way and Kasper has others. But what is the creative process of making a song? How does it start? It's like each one has an idea, or how it goes.
For the older music we did, I wrote most of the instrumentals, and Kasper did all of the vocals and the lyrics. So it was really split up when we started. But since this new release, we started writing together. So Kasper, me, and Derek, the new guitarist. and it's really like noticeable that what comes out is different, but I think it's better because it's not just me doing my thing and having no outside opinions.
Mm-hmm.
It's we all work together now. It's also the time that I worked with helping Kasper on vocals, and Kasper helped me on my guitar riffs. So it's changed, but it's better, I think.
Yeah.
So
And for
what?
me, it's the same. Yeah,
Mhm.
and also from the other perspective, for me, the vocals. Yeah, before it was like Bas said, totally split up, and now we merge it and we do. Yeah, we do everything together. It's very more collective.
Mm-hmm. So what will be a normal day with the band making a song? How it's going to be? How will it be the step by step?
I
Besides
don't,
the shows
this
and.
is not safe for our public image.
All right, I will put Peggy 18 in the top.
We usually just we take a weekend and we just get like a crate of beer, and we start just drinking beer and writing music. So it's just like it's a really nice time, but at the same time we're making music that we all love. So yeah, it's a nice collective thing.
Have it ever happened that you guys get so drunk that you write the banger and then forgot about it?
We record everything. That's the issue.
Yeah,
Sometimes I wish we didn't record.
we cannot forget.
We're always reminded.
So
But it
you
does
guys.
happen, of course, that you write something while drinking, and the morning after you are like, "What the fuck was this?"
Last night it sounded so much better.
Exactly.
That's always the case. No, yeah, we've had some, but we also had some bangers that we can't release, but they're fucking great just because we were drinking.
Yeah.
But they're
Yeah.
only great to us because we can appreciate what went into it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in the end, something I always tell to everybody. In the end, when you die, all you take with you are the good memories. So for me, at least, everything I do is to have good memories and don't regret it when I die.
Hmm. Yeah, that's good. I think good way.
I was going to ask you something, Casper, and I forgot. Let me rethink a little bit.
No worries. You can take your time.
Oh, I was going to tell you, yes. Oops, I kicked the light. I was going to ask, are you guys doing only the band, or you guys have a shop behind it, or how do you manage to fund the band right now?
All of us have a job. It's kind of different. I have a full-time job. We have some freelancers. But all of us have a side job, so that's where I think a lot of the money that we need comes from. And it's also the bands also shows are paying us a lot if we can sell a lot of merch. So that's also a big fund for the band, just selling merch.
Those people buy the merch in the lives that you have been playing?
Yes. Our merch sales are. I'm really content with it, and I think it's really nice just to see people at the merch stand, and you can see that they enjoyed the show and they want to buy the shirt because of the show. That's a really nice thing too. So it's always and it's always nice seeing people on the street or at other shows wearing your merch.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that when you were telling that, it's like, is it weird to find someone on the street wearing your shirt?
It's happening more and more. I think it's in the Netherlands. It's pretty much impossible to go to a show where nobody's wearing Changing Tides merch.
That's amazing.
That's a great achievement.
All right, start with Netherlands. Now it needs to go to the rest of Europe.
That would be lovely. Yes.
I will.
When we went to the UK, we brought a lot of merch. I think we sold almost all of it. So I wonder how many people in the UK are wearing our merch to shows.
That's really cool. Do you guys ship online like everywhere, or you are just selling around?
Yes, it's worldwide shipping also. Yeah.
All right, I will have the link somewhere here. So if you guys want to support the people watching this, if you guys want to support the band, that will be amazing because their music is freaking awesome, and I want them to keep doing music. So please support them.
Thank you.
I don't know when this video is gonna come out, but we have pre-orders online now for the new EP. So we have new T-shirt designs, new hoodies, new long sleeves. We have a lot of new stuff, and that's ready for pre-orders now.
Yeah, probably this video will be released between tomorrow and the next day. First, I need
That's
to grab
great.
the whole script. Yeah, I'm doing this 100% like full time.
Nice.
So I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but it's a solo team pretty much. So it's a little complicated dealing with Instagram, YouTube, trying to reach out to people, and at the same time doing everything. So
Yeah, that's a lot.
let me. Oh yeah, I have a little thing back to what we were talking. That I have a friend that sometimes he's going on the street and he think of a rhythm and he have a group with himself on WhatsApp and he starts recording there to don't forget it later. Is that something you guys do or?
Yeah, definitely. I do it at least, like with melodies in my head where I have like, okay, this would be like a good clean singing part for like a chorus or something. Then I just do it on the streets as well. It looks very ridiculous, but yeah, you gotta do it. Otherwise, my brain is not that good to remember all these.
Yeah, it's a little more difficult for guitar riffs, maybe.
Yeah, you can do it with your phone.
Maybe for solos. Yeah.
That would make great content as well. I would watch it.
I'm watching it more and more, but I really like to go blind, like not knowing what is going to happen. So today I listened a lot of your music, even though I wanted to react to it, but I wanted to be a little more prepared. And I noticed a lot of change over the past couple of years. Like when it started to now, it's insane how much it improved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it was really cool. I want to ask you, Kasper, a little more. Mostly, I don't want to sound like I have favoritism for vocalists, but it's something that I really love that I'm trying to train myself to sing and do screams. In my previous interview with the guy who is in behind Akuma Dolls, we were talking about techniques and how to not hurt your throat. What will be your advice for any singer that is like, oh, I'm doing really cool screams, but it hurts? Am I doing it wrong? What will be your advice for those kind of people that are starting?
When I started, I also tried to do like a lot of things, a lot of stuff that I heard in the tracks, and of course, a lot of things they just heard. But there is one moment where I find one scream or one technique where I'm like, okay, if I do this way, I just feel it doesn't really hurt me at that moment. So then that was, I think, a high fry scream. And for me, I tried to practice that. Like every day I practiced the same scream. And then from there, I started changing a little bit of the sound, like making it more high, more low, different things. And yeah, I think my advice in that sense would be like start with one sound, perfectionize that. Like some people will see a fry scream and they're like, oh, what the fuck, a fry scream? And I will see a fry scream like, yeah, that's the first thing I did, you know, like for everyone is different and you find one thing, practice that first, and from there you can go to the next step. I think that would be great advice for me when I started.
So you will start with fry scream. That's the first technique that you will learn.
No, I think maybe false chords will work better for anyone else or like some different stuff. But for me, that was the perfect thing. Like just find one sound. It doesn't matter what it is. If it doesn't hurt, keep on practicing that until you are good to, extend that sound.
What will be a false chord? Sorry, I don't know the names of everything.
It's like a scream that comes from your...
Diaphragm.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I explain this correctly? Yeah, I think a fry scream is more like you make the sound with your the upper.
Yeah, soft palate.
Yeah.
False chords is.
Have you ever did like inhale screams?
I tried, but they just hurt me still. So I just don't do it.
You're also a singer, Bas, or you only play guitar?
No, I I can do some screams, but I'm not a good vocalist.
So all the voice in the songs, it's strictly Kasper.
And Timmy, our bass player.
And Timmy, yeah.
Mm.
And there are some backing, like some
Yeah, we have
gang
some
shouts, which include Bas. Bas does great gang shouts.
And with the guitar, because I also played guitar when I was younger, and I feel like I reach a point where I was stuck playing Starway from Heaven. No, just kidding. I reached a point where I can play a couple basic songs, but I was completely stuck. Where okay, I kind of know what to play. I don't know what D, E, if anything of any of the chords. I should know by ear. What will be your advice for someone like me that really likes guitar, but it was really hard for me to learn it? Like, what should I aim for or practice?
Best thing that I ever did for guitar was getting lessons, because I was self-taught. I think I played for a few years before I got lessons. But then when I got lessons, I had a great teacher. He started pointing out things that I was doing not wrong, but that I could do more efficiently. And then I started practicing what he told me. And then I immediately noticed that it was so much easier and less tiring to play guitar. And at some point, if you just know what you improved on, you also know, if you learn new techniques, how to improve on them without even knowing the technique.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice to have someone point out to you what you can do better. So just taking guitar lessons is the best thing you can do.
And let's say that people who is watching this don't have the money to pay for the lessons. Where should they start? Because we have YouTube now, of course.
Yes. The second best thing is just when you're practicing, just feel it out. Just if you're getting tired, if you're just starting, then of course. But if you've been doing the same thing for a few months and it's still hurting or it's still tiring, then you can probably do it more efficiently. But that's something that I noticed also when I was trying to get better at playing quickly and playing solos. And of course, practice to a metronome. Just do the boring things.
Mm-hmm.
It's boring, but it helps.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's really hard when you don't know where to start. For me, it was all the time like that because even the language English, I've never had a single class. So yeah. I might be mixing time. Sometimes I talk in past when I'm trying to talk about present, but it was all self-taught. So there must be more efficient ways of doing things, of course. But I really like the self-taught for me. I think it's a more rewarding experience when you manage to do something that you teach yourself to do. So that's why I like to ask.
I also started out playing guitar like maybe 5 years before I got my first lesson. So teaching yourself is also really rewarding. That's true for sure.
Let me switch. Let's change a little bit. So what will be your step-by-step? No, sorry. We did talk about that. Sorry, this is not. I forgot to scroll down. My bad. We talk about this one too. Okay. Do you guys follow the same process every time you make a song, or it can change depending on who get the idea first, or it's always the same? Like, do you have a recipe, maybe?
Not really.
No.
Like we said, this new EP is the first time that we're writing in this way. So that's already new. And usually we do have like at least one riff or one chorus that we base the rest of the song off. But we also just recently we tried writing something pretty much completely from scratch. That's also new for us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there used to be a recipe when I wrote everything. I think if you listen to our first full-length album, it's very clear that every song pretty much follows the same structure.
Mm-hmm.
But in the new EP, that's not really the case anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when I said that I heard all the old stuff and the new one, and it improved a lot because it changed.
Yes, yeah.
How do you plan a breakdown on a song? That's something I always was interested in knowing. Like, how do you know which moment is the specific time where people need to start fighting each other?
Every moment. That would be ideal.
Yeah, agree 100%.
Yeah, I agree. And for the rest, I think you either have to feel it at that moment or not feel it at all and just surprise everyone with a
Yes.
random ass breakdown.
So when you're writing the song, it just came like, all right, breakdown here, fuck it.
Exactly. Yeah. I think this stuff we wrote last weekend is also just one big breakdown, I think, mostly. Just as much as possible. It can never be enough, I think.
Hello, distant.
Yeah. Yeah, I always wonder because most bands, it's like there is a specific time that they repeat the same breakdown over and over and over, and it feels a little repetitive. But I haven't felt that with the last couple songs I heard from you. So that's what I was also wondering.
Okay, yeah, that's good here. Yeah, we break it up a lot though. We have like usually we have pretty melodic choruses, so I think it's also the contrast. I think if you have literally one big breakdown, it's really difficult to not make it repetitive. It's possible for sure, but it's more difficult. But just breaking it up with choruses and sometimes clean vocals, it helps.
And how you avoid when you're making a song make repetitive, because in your head probably something sounds really cool and then you realize that you're repeating something that you did before.
Yeah, we do. We usually write like a demo, and we just sit with it for a few days or weeks even, and then we come back to it. That helps a lot. And then also we have the vocals. We usually write instrumental demos, and then we're maybe not feeling it, and then Kasper comes in with some vocals, and it changes the entire feel. So that also helps sometimes.
That's also something that I was trying to go that direction. How much time you guys put into making one song, for example?
I think I don't remember for the last EP actually. I think it was at least like 4 months for 6 songs.
Yeah. And of course you can write them quicker than that. I think like the biggest part of the song you write maybe in the first month or 2 months, but then the rest is just like just repeating it over and over and then thinking like, this I am gonna do a little different, this I'm gonna do a little different, and sometimes you think like, okay, maybe this whole part needs to be gone. Or yeah,
that's
a bit trial and error.
Do a lot. And we write a song, and if you listen back to it for the next few days, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this is sick, because you just wrote it. And a week later you listen back to it and you're like, we can just leave out like half the song, it doesn't need to be here.
It also must be like when you're hearing the same over and over and over and over that your ear assimilates it's good. So that's something that I like to, because I knew a couple of musicians that told me that if you're stuck with something, move on, forget about that and come back
do
later.
Something completely else. Yeah,
because most people try to make the perfect song. It won't happen immediately.
No,
it's also really nice to just, that's also something I do. We usually write the demos, and then when it's done, I just don't listen to the song for like 4 months until we get a final mix back. Because if I listen to my own demo mix, then I'm gonna get stuck in thinking it needs to sound like that. And then when we get the final mix, I'm like, wait, this is different. I need to accept that different, it can be better. That's a big thing.
Yeah. Sorry. How you feature a lot of really good known musicians with your band. How do you guys make that contact, or how do you reach out to people, or they reach out to you? How is the collab process for a musician?
It's different every time, I think. Yeah, we had some songs we made together with. I think our first collab was our EP, Converge, that we brought out together with another Dutch band, Torn from Oblivion.
No,
Then
we had Distant before that.
Oh yeah, true. We had Distant before that as well. Yeah.
We've known the guys from Distant for quite a while.
Yeah, Alan.
So I think that was easier to, and we were also lucky because when we filmed the video clip, they had Distant had a tour coming up. So their vocalist, he doesn't live in the Netherlands, but he had to fly over anyway because they were leaving for tour. So he could be in our video clip.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
We were really lucky.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And
Yeah,
then,
the rest we know.
we did the split EP together with Torn from Oblivion. But those are also guys we know very well. We've done a lot of shows together. I'm not really sure how we got Oceano. I think Timmy fixed that.
Yeah, true.
And we got To the Grave.
Yeah, through Josh of Sugar Spine, because he also had a song with it, and I wanted to have a song together with Sugar Spine and To the Grave, because To the Grave also has a very clear message in their music. The song was like kind of touching that same subject, and I thought like this would be perfect. So yeah, then it was just a matter of just asking, and Dane, he listened and he was just like, yeah, okay, let's do it. We didn't believe it, but it happened.
What do you think is the right way to approach someone, either for a collab or something like I did that I DM you on Instagram? What will be the proper way where it doesn't feel like intrusive or like pushing it?
I think it's really important to not just walk up to someone and make them listen to your song. I think it can be fine if you send someone your song, but it also really depends on how you do it. You need to make sure that it's something that is also right for that vocalist. So you shouldn't just spam your song to every vocalist.
Yeah.
And just make sure that it's something that's actually worth it for the vocalist as well.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool that you say the spam thing to vocalists. So you believe it's better to approach hundreds of people or try to focus on only one? Because it's also, let's say that I approach 20 people and suddenly 5 say yes. Then you have 5 people who you say no to or yes, you know? That's the little balance I'm trying to teach people how to approach and or how much time wait between re-approaching different people.
Yeah. I think it also really depends on what is your goal of the song. Like, are you having like a piece with beat down breakdowns and you just want like a heavy vocalist on there? Or do you maybe know vocalists that really touch the subject that you're also singing about, so they can maybe also let their heart out about the same subject? Sometimes you give lyrics to them, sometimes you think about lyrics together or let them think about something. Yeah, it really depends on the process. I don't think there is one right way of doing it.
But probably spam the comments, it's not the good way, of course.
No, I don't think so. Maybe.
Gotcha. You guys, as you said, you produce all the music. Do you record it yourself or you go to a studio, you rent it? How do you manage that?
We record everything where I'm sitting right now. I just have a small setup, just an audio interface and 2 speakers, and that's fine for recording guitar, bass guitar, vocals. And we don't record live drums for the album, but that's just too expensive and too much trouble. Mm-hmm. And usually the way that modern metal is mixed, you don't really hear it anyway if it's real or fake.
It's pretty cool that you're telling that you record everything there, because most people think that to be able to record a really good song, you need really expensive gear.
Yeah, you don't need shit, dude. I have an audio interface that cost me like €100. That's it. You can do it for pretty much no money. You can record in Reaper. It's free.
Mm-hmm. So which tools do you guys use?
I use Reaper for live and Cubase for studio recording. And it's just because I am quicker with editing in Cubase, but you can do the same thing in pretty much any DAW.
Cubase is free or
Sorry?
it's free Cubase or?
Cubase is no, Cubase is pretty expensive, but you have Reaper that's officially only like 60 euros, and you can, it's like pretty much an infinite free trial.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then, and then all the mixing. So you do all the mixing in Cubase, pretty much.
the mixing we pay someone to do that. I think that's a really important thing. If you can mix your music yourself, but I think it's important to let somebody else listen to your music as well, because our producer, he really adds a lot to it. Because we have one vision, and it's really hard to change anything. And I think it's better if the sound engineer also has his opinion.
Mm-hmm. You guys are going to release your next EP on October 18, right?
That's going to be the release show. I think the full thing drops on September 25th, somewhere in the end of September. Yeah, 25th. Yeah.
Do you guys maybe have something that you guys would like me to show to hype people, or you guys don't have anything like that?
Maybe our release shows inside of the Netherlands. Maybe there are some Dutch people that will see it, but we play 3 shows in the month of October, like after each other. One is going to be in Dynamo Eindhoven, other one in Patronaat in Haarlem, and the other one
is to be announced.
Yeah,
we have a venue, but we still need to make some arrangements.
Do you guys travel all together like in a van, or you just each one goes by their own?
It's usually split into 2 or 3 cars.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a van, so that's kind of sucky, because I just put all the gear in my car and then I can only take one person. And the same thing if our drummer has to bring his drum kit, then the car is full.
Yeah.
So it's I think we should get a van sponsorship from this one.
That would be really cool. If there is anyone who has a van here watching it and wants to support the band, I will leave the Instagram somewhere here so you guys can reach out.
Amazing.
Great.
Let's close this before the call will finish, because Meat's already told 15 minutes left. It's like when you're live, got it, fast. What will be some advice for people who are starting to get into music and wants to start doing stuff? Like, what will be the best advice someone could have said to you before you start?
I think for me, it's just start doing it and don't focus on it being as perfect as possible. Because I used to do a lot of that, and I would write songs, and I was like, oh no, this is not great. I can't do this live yet. And you get stuck in like a pattern of not putting out your music. But you can get better if you don't put it out. So that's an important one.
Mm-hmm.
True.
What will be your advice, Kasper?
For me, it would definitely be keep having fun. If you're not having fun, try something else. Because if you are not having fun, it must be really hard to also get that across to other people as well. Yeah, and that is for your music that you make, but also for live shows, for connecting with other people, for you really need to be make a good time for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys. And remind me, when is your next shows?
Yeah, so the next shows are going to be October. Let me check to be just sure. October 16, 17, and 18. That's going to be our EP release shows.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys for your time. I'm going to stop the recording here. I recorded this outro after I finished talking to them. Honestly, I was a little too nervous to be honest with you guys, since I don't know, I never thought they were going to be that cool and spend time with me. So I'm super happy. We talked a little about the after the interview. They were so nice. So please go support them, and also please don't forget to subscribe to me and leave comments. That helps me a lot. Leave likes, follow me on Instagram, all those things that will help me grow this channel and hopefully be able to talk to other musicians that will have a different point of view from all the things we talk here. Thank you very much for watching. If you reached this far, you are a freaking legend. I really appreciate you, and see you guys in the next one.